What's the most unhinged thing you've ever seen someone do in public like it was completely normal? 1. A very professional looking woman, think skirt suit and matching shoes, was walking in front of us in Spain. Suddenly she slapped the absolute crap out of her own face. No stopping, no change in facial expression either. Smacked herself so hard I had secondhand sting. 2. Some homeless woman cascade vomiting on the bus seat in front of her, then asking the guy she barely missed to fish out her dentures and hand them back to her. 3. I worked at public libraries for many years and one of the most random things I've seen was turning a corner and seeing a woman hunched over cutting her hair onto the floor. Just trimming her hair and letting it fall all over the library floor. Checking the ends to make sure they were good, then trimming some more. All customer service training went out the window as I bellowed, "What are you doing?" She had the grace to look ashamed and try and scoop up all her little hair pieces. 4. A guy on the subway peeling and eating a whole raw onion like it was an apple. 5. Once saw a guy hovering around a skip on a residential street with a blowtorch in his hand. He then tried to set the thing on fire, but couldn't get it to light. So he turned the blowtorch on himself and looked directly at it while still trying to light it. That didn't work either, so he just walked off with the torch in hand like nothing had even happened. 6. To make a very, very long story short, I worked at a ski resort with company housing. I had a super creepy housemate who, over the course of the winter, went progressively more insane. One of the final straws leading up to his firing took place at the Children's Bunny Hill while I was taking a group of kids to their ski lesson. I see him sitting outside the shack at the top of the lift, feet resting on the controls, wearing nothing but a Speedo, and shaving his head with a pair of clippers. It was the middle of February, well below freezing, and this man was sitting in a lawn chair in a Speedo, shaving his head on the Bunny Hill. I said, "Christ man. What are you doing?" And he calmly replied, "Well, there was an outlet up here." He gestured towards the outlet the clippers were plugged into. The kids are looking at me like, who the hell is that guy? That was one of the thousands of insane things I saw that man do in public. 7. Walking down the street in Barcelona and a guy takes his phone out and full on licks the screen to clean it. Whole tongue out using the entire surface, with force, for at least the 3 steps he walked by me. 8. I was working the front desk at a gym. An older guy swiped his card to check in at the same time as a decent-sized dump slid out of his shorts and fell to the carpeted floor. He was about to go into the locker room like nothing happened, but I said, "Sir?" and pointed at it in shock. He turned around, looked at it, picked it up in his bare hand and kept going into the locker room like he had just picked up his keys or something.